Hey guys, it's Kev here, gamertag Nolan Kelleher1, and I'm bringing you a game of CTF on Vacant. Yeah, it's the thing. It's the second or third game I've given you of CTF. I think it's Team Tactical as well, which is usually the only kind of game type that I play when there's four people. So I rarely play CTF, the actual playlist, even though they recently put it back in, which I think is a good idea. I'm assuming the UMP Silence Marathon. I think it's Stopping Power in this game, and Ninja because I'm MLG Pro. Um, I hate this spawn because if say we spawn on the outside, they all just hide in the back, and when you're coming up against, like, if say they're not a clan, they're not very likely to try actually go get the flag. They're just going to make sure that we can't get theirs. So it got kind of frustrating. So we were constantly, trying to figure out different ways to go in and stuff like that. And we just make sure that there's a certain amount of people there. Like there, that guy was just waiting at the door with a shotgun. Like, there was nothing I could have done there. And that guy has no intention whatsoever of trying to get our flag. He's just going to sit there and wait. And I think we actually do lose a flag in this game, though. I think it's 6 or 7-1 or something like that. We didn't get that many, but I think it's a good kind of tactical battle in that, we just keep pushing. See, that guy hasn't moved an inch. We keep pushing to try to get the flag, and we're always conscious of how many people are alive and stuff like that, so we can, we can push them out of there. The worst thing is that they keep spawning in that room. And if they don't spawn in that room, they'll probably spawn outside the room. So, they can catch us on our way into running the flag back. But yeah, I'm playing with, just general rage people, the usual. Here, yeah, I don't finish that guy, but I just make sure we get the flag caps. I see that's a lot more important than actually capping the flag. Something I want to talk about today is why we all keep playing Modern Warfare 2 even though we hate its guts. Like, I know a lot of people have they've kind of said, I'm never playing this game again and all this stuff. I'm sure I've said a million times, and just, I'm always giving out about it, and I think we all are. Like, I don't think it's possible to play this game, for whatever, enough time and not find something wrong with it. Like, there's so many flaws wrong with this game, or so many flaws in this game even. And it gets very frustrating. I think the main reason that we keep playing it is because there's endless possibilities to what can happen when you're playing this game. Now, you can go into a game and go 60-0, or you can go in and go 0-50, or you could go in and get the most amazing triple spray you've ever gotten, or you can get predatored straight off spawn, say, well, not obviously straight away, but like, or you could get javelin, you could get cross the map no scoped. I think the thing that keeps people interested in this game is that there's just so many possibilities. I've been thinking about it a lot more recently, and kind of like why I still play. I've like 30 something days played on the game, which is a shitload of time, and I hate this game sometimes. I really do. I started going for a nuke recently, and when you go for a nuke, I think the game just notches up the bullshit to about, a good 10 times. Here's actually not a shot by that guy, but you see there, like, it's unpredictable. I think that's what always keeps people entertained. There's so many different things that can happen to you, or you can do while playing this game. I think that's what keeps pulling people back to it. Obviously, unpredictability, there you go, includes like noob tubes or RPGs, which I've recently become a fan of, thanks to Pat. And yeah, but I think it's just like, I've no problem whatsoever saying this game. I think anyone who plays this game a lot says there's a shitload of stuff wrong with it. It really is, but it's just what keeps pulling us back is that, I don't know, it's very frustrating. But actually, at the end of this round, there's a sweet little surprise for you, which is hopefully you enjoy. Yeah, but there's so many different guns, there's so many different ways you can die, you can kill people. You can just completely relax, play this game, and you completely take it so seriously, and you can have fun either way. It's so satisfying being a clan who are just talking shit the whole time, and they're all talk, but they're not very good. Or you just come up against complete random people, and you could get destroyed when you're in a 6-person party. Oh, here's a little clip, just enjoy this. There you go. Could have been a quad, I'm sure, if I got lucky. Yeah, the score isn't very good in this, by the way, but my PVR has recently kind of packed up, so I'm going to need to, you know, I've just found some old games on my hard drive, so I'll just put them up, you know, so there's something to put up on the channel. I don't want to let it go stale. Hopefully it should only take a week or two to get a new PVR back. And yeah, of course yesterday I didn't have the PVR and I got like a triple in search and I got a multi-kill playing Demolition, I think it was, and like a 60-kill high-rise game. But shit happens. Yeah, the gameplay in this, I guess it's not very campy. I didn't watch it as much as I do with my other videos, you know, kind of think of what I could say here and stuff. Like the times I die, well, not like, no, this map is very, it's all obviously, it's very close quarters, people just run around with shotguns. I think this is the time where they actually get to cap the flag, or none of us could get him out of, like, get in his way. Usually we'd have someone, you know, just waiting by their flag constantly, so, you know, when they do actually get a flag cap, we can just interrupt them on the way, but unfortunately not. The worst thing about cap the flag, I think, is respawns, and not the respawn time, because I love that there's a respawn time, because as they said, as I've said a few times before, in Black Ops is going to be fixed. There's going to be a respawn delay before, you know, in every game mode, which will fix the Infinity Ward's stupid spawn system. Hopefully God it does, because it'll have more time to process where it needs to, you know, butt you and stuff like that. But the actual spawns of, like, say I killed a guy on the flag, and I think the thing about respawning is that it does it on a clock of 1 to 12, and it's just chance of where you you know, when you die, when you're going to respawn. But they can spawn on your route, which gets really frustrating because there's nothing you could do about, oh, this is lovely actually, there's two guys camping there. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about, you know, you can't predict where they're going to spawn. I know that there's fixed spawns, but when you're running the flag, they're like, chances are they're not going to spawn behind you, because there's going to be a guy in your team, if you're if you're an organized team, you know, covering your back. So they're going to spawn somewhere along your way, which just gets really frustrating for me anyway. I don't know. It's almost like a Demolition in which the guys just come out of nowhere, and after you've killed them right beside the bomb, because they can just spawn right beside it again. Here you see there's 3 dead. So as soon as we see, I think we'll say more than 2. Yeah, say, like, there can be 2 dead and we'd risk it because we think we'd have them covered, but if there's 3 dead, you gotta be running that flag. If you're not running the flag, see there, like, that guy spawned with Painkiller while one of us is running the flag. You know, there's nothing we could do there. And Stu's ridiculous setup here. No clue how many kills he gets with that. Yeah, so I have another TDM game to bring to you. That was a big fluke, just putting that out there. And yeah, and it's still summer. I'll be going back to college in like 3 or 4 weeks, but that probably means I'll be playing even more, because I'll have to get out of somewhere, you know. I need an excuse to get away. That didn't make sense at all, did it? Yeah, I've started using the UMP a lot more because, I suppose for, like, when you're using Marathon, I suppose I've started using Lightweight a lot more because I like playing Insertion Destroy. That guy fails awful. Yeah, it's a lot more tactical when you're using Marathon Lightweight. You got to think of different routes and stuff like that. When Search gets kind of boring, this game gets boring, you know, quite easily when you're playing on your own or something. So if you're kind of trying to rush their spawn, you got to think of different routes and stuff that they won't catch you and stuff like that. It does make this game a lot more interesting. I've started using the ACR red dots a lot more, and that gun is lethal because you can outshoot someone from across the map, and you know, your gun doesn't move in any way. It's just so perfectly there's no recoil on it, and you can see why so many people hate it. But like, why would you use any other gun but it? Like, of course I'd use the TAR, but the ACR just from any range is just so powerful. I think, like, fair enough, it might take another bullet or 2 to kill, but when you're not going to be spraying as many bullets when you're using it. So, you know, I just love the accuracy on it. Yeah, we're coming near to the end of the game. I think I capped this flag as I get Harriers. So I think the score isn't that bad, seeing as I was capping flags and constantly in their spawn and stuff like that. I think we were all doing a bit of everything. Like, we don't really have anyone defending us because we know this team isn't very good. So we were just kind of you know, just running flags. And so we have claymores and stuff protecting us anyway, so we were fine. Yeah, so thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll be bringing you another one, I don't know, hopefully by the end of the weekend. And yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.